I've always wondered, can I create the greatest striker Football Manager has ever seen? Can I get a striker to score over 1,000 career goals? Now, only one player has ever done that before, but that included friendlies. I've made notes. Pele scored 1,279 goals, but as I said, that included friendlies, testimonial style things, invitational events, etc. Can we get a striker to score over 1,000 competitive goals? Now, obviously, that meant we had to go to Brazil. Now, if you are excited for this kind of video, make sure you do hit a follow on the channel, subscribe, comment below, let me know that you do enjoy this content so I know to make more of it. But let's check out our player, shall we? He's called Player Wandinho. I know what you're thinking. Paul, that's some creative work right there. Now, here he is. Plays for Santos. By the way, I'm using the skin with second yellow card as promoted. I'm giving it a chance. I'm not the biggest fan of skins where they have too much on the screen, but I'm giving it a chance, seeing if I can get to like it. So, Player Wandinho, we've set to play at Santos, where Pele was. We've set him to be joining Santos de Terreira on the 31st of the 12th, 2047. So that gives him 25 years at Santos. In them 25 years, can he become a Brazilian international? Can he become the greatest striker in the history of the world? So we're going to jump to the end of the first season. As a 17-year-old, when we come back, has he been capped by Brazil? Is he already a regular for Santos? We would expect so. Let's jump forward and see. So we are back here, and player Wandinho has been capped 5 times by Brazil, scoring 2 goals at the age of 17. He has played his first full season. You can see bottom of the screen, you get all competitions. 60 games, 49 goals scored, 33 in the league. You can see here the league consists of this Brazilian Serie A and the Sao Paulo State Championship. So in the Brazilian league, both of them count on here on this record for league goals. So 33 league goals in them competitions, 49 in all competitions. He's only 17 and he's only got 49 career goals. We're going to jump forward another 5 seasons and see how he is looking as he is now in his early 20s. So here we are now, 2027 season has just finished. 260 league appearances, 209 goals. 209 goals in the league alone. Another 48 goals in all competitions this season. He's now been capped 38 times by Brazil, scoring 20 goals. So he is already on course, I would say, to be an absolute machine. 54 goals in his second season, 43, 52, 47, 48. He's averaging close to 50 goals a season, and he has 25 seasons. I mean, that's knocking on the door of 1,500 goals. I mean, surely, I'm not going to lie, I know the result, but surely he's not going to get to that many goals. But let's check out, did he win the best young player in the world? Let's check that out, shall we? So season 2, he did not get in the top 3, but season 3, he managed to win it, finishing as the next gen best young player in the world. Season 4, he's not in there. Season 5, he's not in there. Season 6, he's not in there. Did he become the best player of the... Wait, FIFA's best under 21s. Haha, this is where he's popping up. So he won it this season, that season, that season. At the age of 19, at the age of 21 he won it as well. Gavi won it then. He actually came 3rd place there as FIFA under 21s. In terms of best player, he actually won it as 17 years old. He was the best player in the world. In 2024 he was the best player in the world at 19. And he also, so he won best young player and best player. He's already starting to to look like he belongs. First season, he was in the Team of the Year. Second season, Team of the Year. Third season, Team of the Year. Fourth season, he only made it to the bench, scoring 52 goals in 65 games. Haaland got ahead of him, but then he's back in here. So that's 5 out of 6 seasons he has been in the Team of the Year. Let's jump forward another 10 years. We are going to give him time to become a proper historical name in the world of football. How's he looking? Let's get over. Here we are, and he is starting to score some goals. 514 league goals in 665 appearances. 110 caps for Brazil. 70 goals. I mean, he's becoming special. I mean, he already was special, but you get what I mean. If we go back to here, though, we can see another 44, 57, 48, 55, 49, 56 here in 71 games, 42, 22. He didn't have many games that season. Is that going to cost him some records? 43 and 48. I'm curious. He must have picked up a long-term injury here. There, 6 months, damaged cruciate ligaments. That was the season he only played 20 odd games. Damaged cruciate ligaments. That is what the major issue was that season. But let's go to, let's check out Brazil first, shall we? Let's see, have Brazil won many honours whilst he has been the player? First off, competitions. They haven't won the World Cup while Pele has been in charge. Why do I keep saying in charge? He's a player, he's not the bloody manager. 2028 they won the Copa America, but that's only one. They've won the Olympic Games a few times. What else? The Under 20 World Cup they've won a couple of times. Quite a few times, actually. But they've not won a World Cup. And they've only won one Copa America. I expected better. Now, one thing I'm curious about, Santos. Have Santos won the Club World Cup, for example? They've won the Libertadores 1, 2, 3, 4 times since he's been involved. And they have won... Oh, no, sorry, it's only runners-up. 2033 runners-up. So they still have not won the Club World Championship, even having the best striker the world has ever seen. I mean, that's mad. That is mad. In terms of state championships, we've won it quite a few times, but not every season. Brazil Serie A as well. They've won it a few times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, but not every season. Let's jump forward another 5 years. And see if he has helped Santos or Brazil to world accomplishments. So he's now 37 years old. He has played 157 times for Brazil, scored 96 goals. It doesn't say he's retired. I'm curious if he is going to make it to 100 goals for Brazil. He has 677 league goals for Santos. So let's check out Brazil, shall we? Go on the competition side of things. World Cup. They have won a World Cup in 2038. Player Juanilio managed to take them to World Cup glory, win their 6th World Cup, as well as winning a Copa America in 2040 and the South American European Super Cup in 2041. So finally, player Juanilio has won a World Cup. I assume. Let's just double check the best 11 for 2038 and make sure he was in the squad. He was in the squad, okay. Oof. I mean, you never know. Right, let's check out Santos and see if they have won a Club World Championship. Copa Libertadores as well. They've won it the last couple of years, 41 and 39, 36, 34. But they've still not won a Club World Championships. When they have won the Libertadores, they've not even managed to get to the runners-up spot of the Club World Championship, which actually blows my mind. So here we are in 2047. This is 25 years into the future And player Ronaldinho is about to leave Santos. So before we check if he has managed to break Pele's goal scoring record, let's just have a look, see how he did in terms of individual accolades. So we last checked here in 2027 when he won Best Player in the World. He managed to win in 2029, 2031, 33, 36, before he won it 4 years on the bounce in 40, 41, 42 and 43. And they were the last times he actually won that. He last won it at the age of 38, scoring 30 goals in 57 appearances. It's insane. And honestly, it's insane how long he has been the world's best player. FIFA Pro Player of the Year as well. This is a different type of Player of the Year. 44, 42, 41, 40. I mean, he's won that even more times than won FIFA Best Player. Oops, I apologise for that. And the final one I want to check was Team of the Year. So let's go to 28 was when we last saw it. So he is in it there. 29 he's in it. 30 he's in it. 31 he's in it. 32 he's in it. 33, 34, 35 he doesn't even make it onto the bench. Now, is that the season he picked up the injury? Because he's back in 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 40, 43 he only makes it onto the bench. Which is weird because he actually won the FIFA Pro Player of the Year that season. 44 he's back in it on the starting lineup. 45 he's not even on the bench. 46 he's not even on the bench. And 47 he's not on the bench. So he has tailed off. So this is the one, isn't it? Well, first off, let's just check. Did Brazil win another World Cup after we left them? They did. They won in 2046. So I guess the question is, was he in the squad in 2046? He wasn't. Okay. So player Ronaldinho was not in the squad then. He didn't make it to 100 goals for Brazil. Now, Pele, according to my notes, scored 77 goals in 92 games. Now, player Ronaldinho scored 96 goals in 157 appearances. Now, in terms of league goals, he scored 788, which officially is more than Pele. Pele scored 767 goals in 831 appearances, and that is labelled as competitive. Where it's 1,279 in all, including friendlies, etc. Now, I have gone through this screen here. And let's remember, including friendlies, Pele scored 1,279. Now, player Ronaldinho, he didn't make it to 1,279 goals in all competitions. But let's not forget Pele's included friendlies. In competitive football, Pele scored 767. Player Ronaldinho scored 1,136 goals. So let me tell you now that you are looking at the age of 42 as he leaves Santos, the best player the world has ever seen. I've been Paul, also known as the Northman. This was a fun little experiment, see if having a player playing in Brazil his whole career can help him get to the goal tallies you want to see, over 1,000 career goals. I'll see you next time.